Hey guys, back. We have some big moves in the market. Might get locked out. We just had an earthquake in Salt Lake City. We have Stephen Mnuchin and speaker on CNBC. I need to pull it up through here. Hopefully I would not overload.
Our society produces a lot of waste, over 2 billion tons per year, in fact, a number that's expected to grow by 70% by 2050.
That's a line of garbage trucks stretching from San Francisco to New York City every single day.
Organic materials in.
Trying to see if I could find it. Oil is hitting the crap. Wow, wow, and wow. This is very dangerous. Like 15%. Wow. Hit the shitter. If you held your trade, well done, guys. If you held your trade. See first, seeing if I could find CNBC. No, I don't want to pay for it. Yeah, damn it. Don't want to even access without that block. Trying to see if I can get access. Nope, they don't want to get access through here. Let's see in it. Nope, not mine. It do have our your feed I died at the post up, so probably just end the stream here and deal with my stuff. Okay guys, we have is market dipped. The oil is at 23, which is what the hell is up in the market? Nothing. Nothing is the word, nothing. Jesus. Yeah, made my little small money, seeing trying to see if we could get to take advantage of anything that appears. When the trainer is going to speak, we know where our limits are. That's 42.5 is we limit 7%. You may get paused down there. I think that would be a 15-minute stop. Oil just hit the crap shit. Post news, don't want to be involved in that in any way against the order flow of that. May just be monitoring this for the rest of the day on the ES. If you got in the 34 that we sold this morning, you would have had a pretty successful trade. You could have gotten up to like 90 points. 40 and 70 points. You maxed out at which was the full value trade, active value trade, sorry. Trying to see if I could get see if I could find this forex calendar news. Try to find a news feed of it. Earthquake. The world is falling apart. Don't have it here. Let's find that. I'll feel listening right in the background from my cable. Dun, 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 dun. Nope, nothing. Maybe just watch reaction. Don't have any idea. You know. That order flow was heavy, a lot of heaviness in the market there. Tipped off at 15%, which is something I haven't seen really ever. And be on 2016 level officially. Bam, bam. What I like, if you want to take advantage of this extra downside, I do have a sell limit sitting here at 2400. One single sitting at 2400. Height of the point of control. May attempt that with a single only. And look to run the order flow through order flow. Using 12.5 point stop. Trying the small list. Look at getting that stop small. Or looking at what time it is, we are almost here at London closing next hour and 5 minutes. So we do have a working order set, one single working order set. We have small risk involved, so looking for the continuation. You can see Nasdaq going up a little better than the Dow is down under 20,000, which is unfortunate. That's where we entered the market this morning on the Tesla. That was suffering really bad. Nasdaq less so. Yeah, so we have a little spread between markets. Dollar index up. The VIX is in settle mode at 75. You can see the difference between the Nasdaq and the Nasdaq futures. The Nasdaq is under 7,000, officially under 7,000. The Dow is under 20,000. The S&P is, we have triggers blowing off. I had alerts going off in wow mode just now. We may see a test of that lower band. We'll probably look for the continuation in the next hour, 2400. If we do get back up to that level, take much more risk at that particular level. You don't want to be into the middle of the market trying to chase that trade. You don't want to suffer that swing. Rather lose on a position that I have a little more confidence on. Come on, chat. Come on, come on, come on. Free stuff. Right now the Fed more or less used the whole cannon and fired the cannon off, and it still did not help to balance the market. What they're seeking to do is just provide liquidity, enough liquidity. We are under at 30%. Move this, don't need this. Lock limit down is 42.5. Oh, 42. Check back the figures. This is how we find that. ES limit down, go here, find the FAQ. From the FAQ we have your price limits. This may turn out to be very bloody. We go to equity indexes, scroll down, ESMO. There you have it, 2342.5. This could get very bloody, very bloody, very quickly. You have also within all of this, please be aware that this is real life. You don't want to be this wow. Right. I could go back and bully his conference up. Where did I just now find it? Dum, 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 dum. Ouch. That's a beaten oil to take in right now. We left a little bit on the table. See what on the option. Straight in, protect yourself first. This could get wild here. My advice is be flat, just be flat and execute live in the market. Once the news conference start, yeah, maybe lock limits hit or punch to the upside to monitor. Look at this. This is a news trade. Be warned. Make sure that volume is open. Monitor the market. Yesterday I got chewed up during the news conference, so I don't want to make the same mistake again. No, demo look pretty good. I would have passed up steps off a while back. I would have passed the 2 levels within a week. Whatever. So I was doing the 350, 150. 150k I'll always say enough with a market environment like this to make enough. And then you could use your leverage when the place cools down. Use your leverage to trade the smaller quantum moves. Doom do doom do doom. I was actually thinking about doing the top step, but still have a lot of work to do on the office, so running physical stuff. Rather run the physical stuff. I am flat in the market. We know one level is here, secondary levels. Yeah, we don't want to see that secondary level. 2191. We pit a pattern off at 30%, so we have approximately an hour to London close. The Dow is still on 20,000 hour. Nasdaq balance in our future is still holding up a little stronger. Oh, and this is the reference price 25.19.5, which is not close, 10 point away close. We always calculate the VWAP of the last 30 seconds, not the actual close. So when people see 4.7%, I was watching Bloomberg and the so-called well, we don't call people stupid. The knowledgeable people who work there didn't realize that. The other night I was wondering why it's not 5% and we got lock limit to the upside or the downside, which is idiotic for people like them not knowing. You can see where the chip coming from. Right there. Line in the sun at 71. If it does drop through, it will be dropping through quickly, very quickly once it breaks this foot. Once it locks, we would have lockout for 15 minutes and then trade them at open, and if the shit really does hit the fan, don't know who the hell my mom is talking to in the back here. She has her neighbors to speak to. Let's see what the coronavirus numbers are around the world. I use Royal Labs, they kind of more or less does pretty good updates. It's all around the world. We are at 170 now territories around the world. Located somewhere down here, Trinidad, in the US. Take a big spike yesterday into the expected. Italy is suffering really bad. Iran, well, we know what's going on with Iran, and Spain is more or less free fall at this moment. So they are tracking together with what Italy was tracking. We have 7 cases as far as the government is saying to us, is all the cases are imported thus far. Don't know if the number raised recently, like last news I got this morning. So you can see the rest of the world is, yeah, we only have 1.5 million people, so we located here also in Guyana. That would stop my part of my job. So we have 1 death in Guyana overnight. Relocated here. Seychelles had a couple cases reported recently. Japan is somewhere here. So keep your ears to the ground. Italy report in the next hour and 20 minutes probably. And please, people, don't be curling about China. Oh, Jesus Christ. We know what the government does. Yeah. It's a moot point. It's a moot point. Oh. They probably do really have it under control. Just nobody will really be able to trust them. Russia. Don't think Russia even reporting anything. And spreading propaganda around. So, fifth. Still waiting on right those. Order flow was a little better this morning, which resulted in a reasonable trade. We up to nearly about $1 million on the minis. We have some liquidity issues on the oil side. You can see the micros and the minis. We are a big kick. Yeah, just MQ1. If you want to act on that level, free news, all well and good for you. If you want to make a call and take the risk, make sure your stops about 55, entries at 70, which is if you're looking for the downside, I want to make up your mind about downside move. Here it is right there. Point of control, kill zone, right there. If you're implied is for continuation to the downside, I'll be waiting for 2400 range. You can see right there. Oh, what you doing? What is that? Right there. Kicked off the 80. We do 75. Alright. Okay. There's no sister now pass through. She visited. Nobody wants to exit their house, so they'll just in. That was your kill zone there. If you see lock on your position was fish outside, that was the entry to go with the order flow. I'm not going to enter that particular trade, monitoring, looking for the news conference. Don't want to assume too much risk as yet. Waiting for news conference actually will start, but there is a possible trade there from 70 to 75. Is your possible trade if you're hitting value and using technical level, which was support, now becomes resistance for the continuation. Your stops need to be beyond 81, so if you're using 12 points, you're looking at close to 75, which we probably might take one single bite at using a 12-point stop. Just monitoring what we need to monitor. Good more lean on that 2400 for our side. Trying to be safe in the market, not risk too much. Don't want to give back too much of the profits we made overnight and this morning. If we're risking 12.5 points on the minis, that's $62.50, $65 per contract with your with how much you need to pay for each one. And my rooster is going mad again, as per usual. Oh, the chat is open, so whatever. US just trade a couple. Making sure that
Just like everybody else in Massachusetts, they eventually moved forward anyway.
students who news conferences doing that, but if you want to take advantage of the market, possible. No way lock limit to the downside on the 7% would be still active to the downside if it does hit it. Yeah, pause for 15 minutes on the trade. Possible.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's back.
So I don't want to be trading news.
Oh, see? Doesn't even perked up, didn't they?
Yeah, we were pool yesterday. NBC's pool today.
Better stop throwing stones in that glass house.
Exactly.
No, just put on the hard pin, it's okay.
We just executed.
And you stay as long as you want.
This is what we call it in finger dip. We just want to test the market.
I didn't even know you can count that high.
Got in at 7 hours. You know, it stops looking for 1.57 trade. Want to be 1 point above that low. We got in at 73s. On a single micro. Know what the risk is? We're risking $65 trying to get a little more than 1-to-1 on the trade. Looking at the order flow, so a trigger on the order flow that will made us execute. We know we have risk because we are coming into the news conference. If we're trading cash on equity, this would be where the lock looks like it might be able to come in the news conference, so we just trading one contract alone. Don't want to be risking too much.
Because they have everything, they have appraisal, they have everything in there.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Only a single.
It's literally.
On a micro. Ouch. Come on. My air. We know the danger of trading in this environment over here in this point. We're just taking a pop to see if we could get into the market. Make a blowout off of this. Yeah, stop out.
Stop filled.
That's a no then. That stop out was $60. What are we, $480? We stand at 425, 420 in life. Let me see what after news conference